Recently, if you remember, Brad Pitt's home got burglarized. And he's not the only one, actually. Quite a few Hollywood celebrities are getting their homes broken into now. And I think a lot of these criminals are starting to realize that there's payoffs over in these celebrities' houses because, I mean, you can go in there. Who knows what they've got in there? They're super rich. So they're starting to hit these people's homes quite a bit. Now, Brad Pitt's burglars got arrested. I didn't hear anything about these other ones. So recently, Brad Pitt, Lionel Richie, Nicole Kidman, and Keith Urban have all had their homes broken into. The latest one here is Tracee Ross. So she's been in quite a few things. I haven't watched a lot of her work other than her maybe being in an episode of a show. Like she was in a bunch of CSI episodes. She was in Black Mirror. And, I mean, she's got a long resume here. Directed some stuff. I've been a producer on some stuff. She's done a lot of work. A lot of work. And some of the rewards for that work were taken in this burglary. In fact, they made off with $100,000 in jewelry. Nobody was there. Just came in, put a rock through the door. The rear glass door. And, I mean, it only takes one brick to make that glass drop. So they went in there and they got a lot of shit. It was in the early hours of Sunday morning. She was out of town at the time. So the break-in happened around 12:30 a.m. After staff members arrived at the residence. These intruders broke in through the glass door, police said. They left with more than $100,000 worth of jewelry and handbags. No arrests, and there probably won't be any. I don't know what you do with that jewelry. Handbags, I mean, these are all easy things to sell off and make a lot of that money back on. And especially with, like, actresses. They have a lot of jewelry. I mean, they'll show this shit off on red carpets. It's probably not that hard to watch them and see what they've got and then go and get it. And it's not like they're doing a good job fighting crime out there. They're real lenient in that area. Most of California is because of their laws. So you're starting to see a lot more of these dudes, these criminals, or whoever's doing it. Dude, women, I'm sure there's both. But you're seeing this more and more. And I think you're going to see a lot of these celebrities probably move out of the area. I mean, most of them have figured out you don't need to live in Hollywood. And a lot of them maybe have a house and just stay there when they do shit. They don't even live there. They might have a house that they own and they'll keep it just so when they're working, they have a place to go. But they don't even really need to do that. They can easily just rent a place. And some of them are doing that too. So, for those that do live there, if they actually stay there all the time, they keep most of their prized possessions there. And what do? I'm surprised. Like, why didn't she have a safe? They're not that expensive. Maybe she did have a safe and they broke into it. I don't know. But you can get a decent safe for a couple $100. Like, they're not that expensive, especially under their means. I mean, they could afford a state-of-the-line safe, thousands of dollars. Get one of the best there is. Like, why didn't she have all of her shit in that? But then, of course, maybe they were there for a long time and they cracked it. But somehow I doubt it because usually these guys are in and out. They want to be in there as quickly as possible, out as quickly as possible. They don't want to hang around in there because that's how you get caught. But they're likely casing these places. They knew she was out of town. I guarantee it. And they went in there and they got what they were looking for. Now, some of them are speaking out about this. Definitely not her. She'll likely thank them for robbing her. But, you know, you've got some of these people coming out and talk. Like, here's one right here. In 2024, Goldie Hawn revealed that the home she shares with Kurt Russell, her partner of over 40 years, was broken into twice in the span of 4 months. What if we couldn't live in L.A.? Where would we live? We both decided, I think it's Palm Desert. It's so safe. She told a Sirius XM podcast. Let's take off camera. Let's take off camera with Kelly and Ripa. Are they calling shows on Sirius XM podcast now? Are those technically podcasts? I don't think so. Aren't those technically radio shows? Who knows? But anyway, there's more. A lot more. You have Rachel Belson. She was a victim of the infamous Bling Ring 5 twice. Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Orlando Bloom, and Audrina Patridge were other targets of the group. They stole a total of $3 million worth of shit from various celebrities. And they were all 18 and 19 years old. Some of them received prison sentences. I'm kind of shocked. I guess they throw the book at people who rob from celebrities, huh? But too bad if you're just a regular person. Too bad if you're just a regular person. You don't really matter. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of shit going on here. I think people are. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. She had her home broken into too. I think people are starting to realize they can go there. And I would have originally thought maybe they're going there for movie stuff or whatever, but I guess that stuff would be hard to sell because it's identifiable. So how much would you even make on the black market? No, they're going after assets, jewelry, cash money, gold. I guarantee you they got a lot of that shit hanging around. Why wouldn't you have a safe though? I mean, they're, like I said, especially for people of means, these people are all loaded. Why would you not have like the best of the best safe, right? To put all of your jewelry and gold or whatever the hell you got laying around your house. There's kind of really no excuse for that. Even I've got a nice safe. Everyone should have a safe. If you've got some stuff, you should put it in a safe. Like I said, I mean, you can get them. They're not that expensive. You should get a safe. I mean, it at least slows people down. They can't just grab it and run. They have to sit there and try to bust it open, which, as you get more expensive, that's a little bit harder to do. And then, they're slowed down. Give you time to call the police and grab something to protect your home and self with. And make sure that you're able to walk away from that incident. But anyway, I guess you get what you pay for, Hollywood celebrities. I mean, these guys love all the popular far leftist shit. So I guess you kind of get what you vote for, eh? I mean, it sucks to have your house broken into. I am sympathetic, but maybe you should advocate for tougher on crime laws. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.